Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, in case you're new here. Today we're going to be trying out Believe Beauty. It is exclusive to Dollar General. Their prices range from $5 being the highest to, I believe, $2.50 is the lowest. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos from me. And let's go ahead and test out this makeup. So I did buy a full face, so from primer to setting spray. So we're going to start out with primer. I already cleansed and moisturized. I have two different ones. They had a hydrating primer and a stay put primer. So I thought I would try the hydrating one on the outer part of my face and the stay put kind of in where my pores are the biggest and I have a little more texture. So I'm going to go in with the hydrating primer pretty much all over my face. Let's see what kind of consistency we have here. Always on the back of the hand. I do. It is blue. Okay. And it's really... it feels very moisturizing. Okay, so we'll just... I'm gonna use my mirror. I always forget to use my mirror. It's not a good thing. Okay, just put it everywhere. It feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't really have a scent, but it does feel very hydrating. It does feel a little bit oily though. It's a little bit oily, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in where I have the largest pores. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the T-zone. Let's see. Okay, it's pretty much the same consistency. It doesn't feel very silicone-y. It doesn't feel like a silicone primer. So let's go ahead and see. I'm just going to rub it in here. It doesn't feel sticky either. It kind of feels just like the other one. It feels hydrating. It doesn't feel as oily as the other one though. So maybe it will mattify a little bit. They both feel nice. They just they feel similar. The hydrating one feels a little bit oily, which would explain maybe the dewy glow. I don't know. Okay, excuse me for looking in the monitor because I'm afraid I'm going to be out of frame. Okay, so next thing, they do have these tinted moisturizers I wanted to try out, but I think I'm going to save it because I do want to do a fall look. And I wasn't quite sure of my shade in this one. The foundation has a very sleek bottle. It's glass. Fingerprints on it. It says Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage, buildable coverage. Oh, it has a pump, and it's really nice packaging for $5. I have the shade Neutral Tan. So, like I always do, I'm going to pump it onto the back of my hand. I'm hoping this is the right shade. I said during the winter, it does look a little bit orangey. I don't know. We're going to try it out. They did have some brushes. They only had 2 left though, so they must be good because they had a spot for maybe 5 brushes. You know, foundation brush, bronzing brush, blush brush, eyeshadow brushes. But all they had left were this foundation brush, which is nice. And they also had a crease brush for eyeshadow. Those are the only 2 brushes they had. And they also had this ginormous sponge. It's really big. It's nice and soft. So we'll see how they work too with the application. I'm going to do the same thing I always do with my foundations. I'm going to apply it with a brush first, and then I'm going to go over it with my sponge. So let's go ahead. Okay, it's an okay match. It blends out really nicely too. Okay. So far so good. I'm gonna do like I did last time. I'm gonna do half my face with and then half without, and then show you guys how much it covers. And this was $5. And nothing, the primers and my skincare are not balling up underneath. I'm always afraid of that when I try a new foundation, because it happens sometimes. Don't forget your neck and under your chin. Okay, I think that's about half. In your ear. And let me go ahead and use the sponge over top. It's looking pretty good, guys. Skin finish. I'm going to use this side. I don't know why. I can use the butt of the Beauty Blender too. I guess it really doesn't matter. This kind of looks like it can get into corners, edges, corners. Let's just kind of press the product in. I'm liking this, guys. It's a light coverage, but it more medium, and it's blending out really nicely. Okay, let's see if I can get you in. Okay, the half width foundation, it does give you a dewy glow. And the other side, what a difference. Again, even the skin tone looks it just looks like skin. It doesn't look it does look like a foundation, but it doesn't look overly, full coverage or anything, or cakey or anything. So let's go ahead and do the other side. And that was about 2 pumps, by the way. So I'm gonna go in again. Other side. Brush first. I like this color too. I wouldn't think that I would pick neutral tan, but it's working. I did kind of look at it, through the bottle to kind of judge. They don't have many shades, but they have a decent selection. Here. Don't forget to blend up into your hairline. Because I like to get over my eyes. What I should have done though, I didn't test out the eyeshadows yet. I should have done my eyes first. But it's okay. If there's fallout, I can fix it some kind of way. Hopefully there's not too much fallout. Hopefully it works out all great. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with the Beauty Blender and blend it out. You want to make sure your foundations are blended well. You don't want to have a line. I'm liking this so far, guys. It's nice. It is nice. Okay, let's see. It took my redness away. It evened out my skin tone. It is a good shade. Okay, so far, I am liking this. Okay, we have concealer next. Lily Beauty. I don't have to say their name anymore, but it looks like this. Okay, it has a paddle kind of brush. It's kind of flat. Not a doe foot, but kind of like a paddle. So I'm going to go lightly. I don't know how much coverage. I didn't read about it either. It is a little bit orangey, I notice. just on application. I don't know if it's picking up in camera. It's a little bit orangey. I'm going to go up like that. Do my same thing down the nose. I really am regretting not doing my eyes first though. I'm afraid that I've had it happen before where the eyeshadows have fallout and it falls onto the foundation. Hopefully that's not going to happen to us. And I'm going to take the foundation brush and blend it out with the lightest hand to just tap it in. Over the eye too. A little bit down. And this blends out very easily too. And it does not look orange once it's blended out. Oh, I forgot to tell you to shade too. Nice blending out. Okay, the shade is light beige. So foundation, neutral tan, and concealer, light beige. But I also have their setting powder. It is in translucent Believe Beauty Matte Blur Loose Powder. Translucent, and it has a little Believe Beauty symbol. I did pick up brushes from the dollar store, just from Dollar General. Accent Beauty, I believe it's called. Beauty Accents. Okay, so I got this Total Face brush. Beauty Accents. I'm going to go ahead and let's try this out, see how it is, if it's drying or anything. So under the eye lightly, and wherever we put the concealer. I feel like the foundation is a bit, maybe it sets down. It's not sticky or anything or tacky. It feels more like a, and the rest of the powder, I'm just going to kind of spread it everywhere else. It kind of feels like a little bit of a matte finish. It looks like that. A little bit of a glow. I'm liking everything so far. Liking it. Okay, so now that we have the base down, I'm going to go ahead in with eyes. I'm excited about this because I really like these colors. They have different ones. They have this color, they have a blue shade, a purple shade, I believe, a more neutral shade. They had a bunch of them. I picked this one because it looked the most like fall. I kind of swatched a few of them. We have some shimmers in there, some matte, some transition colors, but I am excited about this. Also got, this is Vintage Glimmer Pot Gel. Gel to powder eyeshadow. I'm very excited about this. So let's go ahead. I don't see, let's see if I can try a light shade first all over the eyelid. And I'm going to go ahead and use their, I do like the way their brushes are. You know, they have the gold handle and the gold right and it's black. They're pretty nice. So this is the crease brush. So I'm going to go in with this, the lightest shade, the bone, kind of bone color, and just go all over the lid. They are kind of powdery. I'm going to be careful not to have any fallout. Just go all over the lid up to the brow with that. kind of powdery. The brush is soft. It's still a little bit stiff, but I know a lot of my brushes are stiff. But once I wash them a few times, they soften up. Okay, so this is a shimmer. This is a shimmer. And that one is darker than I thought it might be. I don't know if it's a shimmer or not. Let's see. Look how dark that is. I didn't think that one was that dark until I swatched it. Okay. It's not a shimmer though. It is a matte. It's got a little bit of a shimmer. Not much though. But I'm going to be brave here. I'm going to go into this very fall-like burgundy. I'm going to go into this one first with a very light hand too. So tap into that one. You know, I might use the bone color. I'm going to mix them. I mean, I might make a little mess, but I don't want it to be too deep when I first put it on. Tap. Whoa. There's a lot of powder that comes off. Okay, I'm just going to go into the crease with it. Very light hand. And show wave motions. Nice. Very nice. Try to get the most of it off at the edge right there since it is so dark. Oh, beautiful, beautiful fall color. What other shimmer can we try? There's a gold one and there's this peach one I want to try, but you know, I think I'm going to go with the peach. Let's see how dark it is. Let's swatch. Okay. There it is. And here is the gold shade. Because I do have that gold glimmer pot, so I may go in with the peach. And that's the gold one. So then we're going with the peach one. That way we could try out the gel pot. I'm going to use another brush. This is also Beauty Accents from the same store, Dollar General. Sticking with the Dollar General theme. And I am going to go into that peach kind of shimmer. I guess you could use your fingers also. I don't know. Let me try it out with the brush first. And I'm just going to go all over the lid. Ooh, it is very beautiful. Okay. The shimmers are not as powdery as that matte shade. I am liking this. I'm going to go on this outer corner. That dark shade that I thought was a little bit shimmery, I'm going to try to build it up on the outer corner, the very outer corner along the lash line, and a little bit up into the crease. Go back in. All right. It's kind of a brown tone with a little bit of a gold flecks in it. Not much though of a shimmer. Okay. This one is very pigmented. And like I said, a lot darker than what it looked like in the pan. I am liking this. This is creating a nice fall smoky eye. With the excess, I'm going to drag it into the crease and kind of blend that transition shade in with it. I don't want to lose that transition shade though. I want to keep it. So just lightly coming with it. I am kind of losing a little bit. Let me get I want to kind of blend it out a little more. It's a little bit dark. We are not going to have to go in with liner. I am trying liner, but it is so dark and pigmented. I can just go along the lash line and there I have liner. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that bone shade and try to tone this one down a little bit. It's a little bit, and this one too. Ooh, powdery. You can probably see the camera picking up that powder. Yep. It is powdery. Just toning it down a little bit though, which is what I wanted. Okay. And I wanted to try out the gel pot, so we're going to try that one out. Ew! I did stick my finger in this one already, guys. It's an interesting, very interesting formula. Look at it. It's smushy. It is definitely a gel-like consistency. And I'm going to use my finger. I don't even know how to grab onto it. Okay. Just stick your finger in there. Look at that. I'm making a mess, but I love playing with the makeup. Okay, I'm just going to go over that peach shade with this. Just on the lid. Ooh, it is pretty. I went a little too high up, but it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Don't even have to go in twice with your finger, just whatever's left on that. Well, a lot is left on another finger, but this is very pretty gold. And it seems like it'll last you a long time. I mean, I dipped my finger in, and I mean, we have a whole pot. Wonder if it'll dry out. Hopefully not. Okay, this is Queen Mauve, and it is long-lasting eyeliner. It doesn't say if it's waterproof or not. Like that. I'm going to go just on the lower lash line in the waterline. Oh. Okay, it's not as deep as I thought, but it is pretty. Sorry about the eye. I know we're not supposed to pull on an eye, but how else am I supposed to get in there? Okay, other side. Oh, beautiful. I hope it is waterproof, because that means it'll last. It says long lasting. I don't want to try it on the top. I don't want to take anything away from that gold shade. But what are we thinking right now with this Believe Beauty? I mean, I'm really liking it. I do want to do the lower lash line with the burgundy color. I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm going to pinch it. That. And I'm going to go just on the outer part just to connect that dark shade at the top with a light hand. Just come in about not even halfway, a little bit less. Try out their mascara. They had about, I want to say 3 or 4 different types of mascaras. They had like a thin one for lengthening. They had a fiber one, you know, that had fiber in it for thickening lashes. This one was sorry about the words again. Volumizing eyes. So it's called Voluminize Mascara. Voluminize. Let's see what the wand's looking like. This one is in a purple tube. It has kind of like a plastic looking wand. Let's see how we do. Okay, it doesn't say if it's waterproof either. None of them did. I wanted to get a waterproof one. Oh, okay there. I mean, I'm impressed. It is definitely lengthening and separating. I don't know about volume, but it is. I mean, lengthening a whole lot. It's not really thickening, but it is lengthening. It is separating, which I do like. Okay, they did have, they had a separate brush, they had a separate blushes, they had separate highlighters, they had separate bronzers. But I opted on quad. They had, well, the 3 palette. They had the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter all in one. This is in medium deep. I'm always confused on what to do with that because I don't know if I should get medium deep or if I should get light medium. Sometimes light medium is too light and sometimes medium deep is too dark. So I'm going to use a very light hand, and I'm going to take this e.l.f. contour brush. I'm sorry, bronzing brush. Okay. It's angled. Okay, now I am going to go into the palette and lightly, so, I mean, it does look very deep, that bronze shade. I'm going to take, I'm going to go back with the powder brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just press it in the back. Since we did contour, I'm going to take some of it off. So this is a more, the stick, the contour stick was more of a cool tone, I mean a warm tone, and this one is more of a cool tone. So stick was warm, more of an orangey kind of tone. Not too orangey, but more of a warm tone, and this one is more of a cool tone. So maybe it'll even it out. I mean, I'm going very, very light, top of the forehead. Yeah, see how pigmented it is? It's very pigmented. Nice though. Guys, I mean, $5 and under. Who would have known? Okay, so now that I got the bronze on, I'm going to take this blush brush by Beauty Accents. Angled brush. Another angled brush, but I'm going to use it for blush. I'm going to go back into the palette and the middle shade. Since the bronzer was very pigmented, I'm going to take it easy. They're very powdery though, if you can't see on camera. Yes. See? Okay, so I'm going to go very light. Smile. Yes, they're very pigmented. Smile and go back. Okay, you don't need much on your brush. I mean, I tapped it and tapped it off, and it still has a lot of pigment payoff. So maybe I should have gotten a light shade, but that's on me. I mean, these are nice. Highlight. I'm just going to tap this one with my finger. I'm running out of brushes here, and I didn't bring a highlighting brush. I'm just going to tap it in with my finger. Let's see what kind of texture we have. If they're all the same texture. I want to see if this is too chunky of glitter. Run out of room. I don't know if it's picking up. It's in between my knuckles. Yeah, it's very bright. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to take it very easy on this. Okay. We see you, Believe Beauty. I mean, really. Just a little bit of a tap. I mean, and we're going to do all of these places. Alright, next I'm going to do lips. I do have that lip liner that is in Plum. Hint of Plum. I don't normally use lip liner, but I am going to try this out because you never know. I do for special occasions. I will use lip liner. But okay, we're looking a little purple there. Making sure it's not the eyeliner like I did last time. Okay. Guys, I mean, I really This is smooth too. They had a lot of different shades also. Okay, for your lip liner, not hint, tip. You can go in, overline a little bit, and you can go ahead and color the whole lip, because if your lipstick fades, you'll have that lip liner on underneath. Oh, my lips are a little bit dry. Okay, the lipstick, guys. I don't wear a shade that is this dark. Even the color of the lip liner, I usually don't. But since it's fall, and look at this color, guys. Oh, my goodness. Can't wait to try it. Cannot wait to try this. Okay, let's see. Okay. So pretty. Next, we're going to go in with our eyebrow products. They had clear brow gel. They had tinted brow gel, which I got in many different shades too. Not many different shades, but you know, your normal shades that they have. They had brow pencils. They had the typical shades that we usually have. I got brown brow defining pencil, dark brown. So they had light brown, dark brown, I can't remember what other, blonde. I think it was the only ones they had left. But I usually am dark brown in CoverGirl and the L'Oreal brand. So I'm going to go ahead. They have a spoolie on one end. Let's see what we have on the other side. Okay, it's not a micro tip. It's a little bit thicker. So let's see. I'm just going to fill in. Oh, well, let me comb up first. Brush up first. I'm really liking the eye makeup too. I mean, I think the eye makeup is my favorite so far. I mean, we're almost finished, but who knows? The brow might impress me. Alright, so I'm just going to fill in where... Ooh! It's very creamy. I'm using the lightest hand. I mean the lightest hand. That's all I'm going to do. It is so creamy. Sometimes with the creamy formulas, I find when you brush them up, it kind of brushes the product out, so I'm going to be very light with it. No, not doing it. Alright, outside. Just have to use a light hand. Okay, brow gel. I also got the shade dark brown. Let's see. Oh, it's got the little spoolie, kind of like the e.l.f. Brow. I'm going to take the excess off. I don't think, it doesn't look like it has fibers in it. I'm going to go lightly over. Nice. Nice. Last but not least, we have the Believe Beauty Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. Okay, spray. It has a heavy smell though. perfume-like smell. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look. I mean, I don't know. One day I'm going to have to do a wear test, but so far, I mean, I am liking it. It's kind of bold, what I normally would wear. I probably would add on a gloss, so I might have to go back and get their gloss to try it out. But I like it. So just let me know what you think. I did like everything. Maybe a no on the primer and a different shade on the sticks. But just let me know if you've used these products before. What did you think? Did you like them? Did you not like them? If you have any other recommendations, just let me know. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day. Be blessed. Bye.